Alright guys, thanks for checking in from Topia.com. This is from Topia.com Facebook page. We have a daily weather update right now. Of course, looking towards what appears to be a warm storm today for most of the Northeast. Less than an inch of accumulation for all of 95, and even the Boston area won't benefit too much this time around. Neither will the Hartford metropolitan. But you're looking at an area of 1 to 3 inches from northern Ohio through the New York State, a lot of interior New England, back up through a lot of Maine, and that's where you're looking at 1 to 3 inches of snowfall accumulation. In terms of plowable snowfall, 3 to as much as 6 inches for New York State, parts of northern Pennsylvania. You make your way back through the Capital District of New York. Hudson Valley could see a little less with a warm tongue at 850 millibars. Then through central New England, you're looking at 3 to 6 plus. And then in southern New England, there's going to be a very sharp cutoff. But once you get like around, I'd say outside, well outside of Worcester, around I'd say Orange or Athol, Massachusetts, over 3 to 6 inches. And the same deal through a lot of Maine, 3 to 6 along the Maine coastline, perhaps closer to 6 inland, then over half a foot of snow for the Maine Turnpike, over half a foot for the Capital District, back on in through central New England. And what we're taking a look at in terms of how the forecast is going to go here, I'll show you the Seref model, short range ensembles, and what it's showing here. Here we are out to this afternoon. You can see we're getting precip spreading back for the mid-Atlantic in the form of rain. As the precip spreads into southern New England this evening, it's going to pick up in intensity and start as a mix once you get north of the Mass-Connecticut border, Mass-Rhode Island border, starting as a mix, eventually going over to rain, perhaps holding some snow inland where you look at 1 to 3 inches. Meanwhile, you're snowing this entire time from the noon all the way through the afternoon to the evening hours. Here we are by the midnight to pre-dawn hours of Sunday, and you can see what's happening here. Heavy precipitation, heavy snow at times, even in excess of an inch an hour through central New England. Meanwhile, the snow's moving out back through New York State. And here we are by, this would be the pre-dawn hours. This is about, I'd say, 4 or 5 a.m. on Sunday. Still snowing heavily at times through parts of Maine. Takes until late morning for you guys to really clear out in Maine, but by noon, storm's over. In terms of looking at our additional 9th through 12th threat, I'll start you off with the garbage run of the GFS, which obviously isn't doing a good job. I don't think it has done a good job of any of this winter. And here you see what happens here. Basically, it wants to develop precip, falls heavily at times, and you say, okay, that's a decent forecast snowing in here. And then it just shoots it east with almost no impact, just a little disruptions in here. Will that happen? No, 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 no. Let's take a look at the euro. Euro, euro, euro. Here we go with the euro, folks. What the euro wants to do here. Here, in the beginning stages, as it's developing down here, it looks like the GFS, except a little more amplified from Oklahoma to the Tennessee Valley. Develops a nice low. It's heavy snow for a lot of the deep south. Meanwhile, mixing in here, rain towards the coast, no surprises there. Basically shoots it northeastward in that same form, and you see heavy snow spreading back from North Carolina, Virginia, Delmarva, southern Jersey. But a lot of the northern mid-Atlantic and New England misses out this time around on the Euro, the GFS, and the Canadian. Let's see the Canadian. They all agree that the storm's going to be overspreading heavy snow from Oklahoma to the Tennessee Valley in this time frame. Then beyond that, they all have different ideas. Here's the Canadian, kind of like the GFS and the Euro, except a little more northward and a little bit weaker. We're going to take a look at what other models have as the more model runs come in, and we'll see how the storm evolves. But right now, still looking like a high impact storm from the plains all the way eastward. Have a great day.